Hey, hey, hey. I'm tearing this mint up. Okay, let me do my mic check. Oop. Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, good. I had to hear myself. All right, y'all. Happy Monday. I hope y'all are ready for an amazing arm workout. So the main areas that we're hitting today is really focused on, so our primary muscle groups that we're hitting today, our shoulders and our back, upper and lower. We're gonna do each exercise for 45 seconds. We got 6 different exercises, 3 rounds. Hey Teresa, good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, happy Monday. See, I'm on time today. Even came in a little early. This morning started off good. Had about 11,000 on TikTok altogether. So, started off good. How was your weekend? My weekend was pretty good. I'm upset that the Aces lost. So, we got to go to a game 5 for the WNBA. So, that will be Tuesday. And I will be watching. Hopefully, the Aces are going to pull it off. But I had a good weekend. Nothing to brag about. But it was a good weekend. Yeah. How was your weekend? So we're gonna get started in about 4 minutes. I just want to give people time to hop on. So we get started at 11:35 my time, Eastern Standard Time. So 11:35 my time. I'm using 12-pound dumbbells today, and for one of the exercises where I just need 1 dumbbell, I'm using my 15. So use what you think is best for you. But ideally, if you want to really ramp up, I don't want you using anything less than 10, but that's just a suggestion. You use what you would like to use. So yeah. So we're going to get started in a little less than 3 minutes. We'll get started with the workout. We're going to start with a dynamic warm-up. That's going to be about 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes of a warm-up. Then we're going to start the workout. And then we're going to do a cool down. So overall, this workout should take about 9 minutes each round. Hey, 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 queen. So each round is going to take about 9 minutes. So this is going to be overall about a 30-minute workout, including the dynamic warm-up and the static stretch at the end. We're looking at about 35 minutes total. The workout itself will be about 27 minutes. And then, you know, give or take 4 to 8 minutes with the warm up and the cool down. So we're looking total about 35 minute workout today. Yeah. So I'm feeling good. It's Monday, so we got to start off right. So 2 minutes, a little less than 2 minutes, we'll get started. Y'all know the first round, I normally talk y'all through the first round just for form purposes and posture, and just make sure you're doing it correctly. And then for the second and third round, I'll probably have some music playing just in the background. Feel free to use your own music and just follow along. We're doing it for time. So all fitness levels are welcome with this workout. It doesn't matter where you are with your fitness level. That's why we do it for time. That way everybody can get it in at their own pace and intensity. Okay, so less than 60 seconds, we'll get started. We'll do dynamic warm-up. Get my timer. So we got less than 60 seconds, and then we're going to start. Yeah, I'm ready to get rolling. So, all right, once again, for anybody who's just joining, hey, Kellis. Yeah, we already got this workout in once, so we're going to get it in again. Well, I am, Kellis. I know you probably like, I'm done. So, once again, I'm using my 12 and 15 pound dumbbells. 5 of the exercises will require the 12s. 1 of the exercises, I'm using my 15. Use whatever you got. Once again, each round is going to take, with the break included, it's going to take 9 minutes. The first round is going to be a little longer just because I'm going to talk y'all through some of the exercises for, you know. But then that, each round is going to take about 9 minutes, and that's including the rest time. So we get 2 minutes rest. That gives us enough time to shake our arms out, get our heart rate back where it needs to be, so we give 100% effort for that next round, okay? So it's now 11:35 my time, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with dynamic warm-up. Each warm-up exercise will be 20 seconds. Remember, with dynamic, we're staying in motion, okay? We're gonna start off with some shoulder rolls, or should I say big arm circles. So 20 seconds to the front, and then we're gonna take it to the back. But for anybody who woke up and had to go straight to work and hasn't warmed up yet, this is why we do this, to get that body nice and loose. Because we can't just jump into our workout as much as we want to. Even if you're crunched on time, I want you to make sure you're stretching backwards. You also get a more effective workout when you stretch, when you warm up, because you got that blood flow going, your muscles, ligaments, and joints are all loose. So it makes it a little easier. We got overhead laterals next. We're going to alternate side to side, and let's go. You want to make sure you're reaching and pulling. Feel that stretch all in here, because today's workout is definitely shoulder and back focus. Woo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raise the roof. Shoot, this warm-up is helping me from earlier today. Man. That's why we're only doing 3 rounds. And if you want to do more, you can. Afterwards. 3, 2, 1. Shoulder rolls forward. Who is this? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know the username, but ooh, y'all, I feel that cracking all in my shoulders. Man, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. If there's anything else you need to stretch out, go ahead and do so. We got a little bit of time. Once again, the main areas that we're focused on. So your delts, your shoulders have 3 different parts. You have your medial, anterior, and posterior delt. Okay? So we're going to be hitting all parts of our shoulder. Shoulders, ladies, will give you that nice sculpted look. It would also give you that nice V-cut look. So I know we always get stuck on working on biceps and triceps, but y'all, we got to hit these shoulders. The shoulders will give you that nice look. And my fellas, when you're lifting heavy, your shoulders will give you that nice broad definition. And for my ladies, it makes us look small in the waist. Just so you know. So, all right. We're going to go ahead and get started. Starting with my 12-pound dumbbells. We got the bent over row. This is going to focus on our lower back. We're going to have our feet shoulder width apart. How we have our palms matter as far as what muscle group we're hitting. So I want your palms facing up. Okay. Feet shoulder width apart. We're going at that 45-degree angle. And immediately when you stuck your hands out, I'm pretty sure you felt it in your back. Okay. So when I pull up, I want my shoulder blades to pretty much, you want to act like you're trying to make your shoulder blades touch in the back. Okay. So we're staying at that 45-degree angle, palms facing up, Shoulder blades, when I come in, I want them kissing in the back. That's what I say. But we're gonna 45 seconds. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So 45-degree angle here. Pull to the back. Okay. Just like that. When you pull towards the back, that's when you're really working that shoulder blade. But you're working your arms all the way through with this exercise. That was gonna bother me. We got less than 10 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Next exercise, we got the 90 delt lift. So 90 degree. This is what I call chicken wing. We're gonna bring palms facing in. Woo! That mint hit a nerve in my mouth. We're coming up, elbow and shoulder should line up. Okay, so not too high, not too low. We're gonna alternate starting off, but if you really want that work, do it at the same time. Palms facing in. Keep your dumbbells at your abs, right here at your core. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. That's what I get for trying to eat a mint before I work out. Got my mouth hurting. So if you need to modify, just alternate, okay? This is the way to modify. To really amp it up, we do both at the same time, okay? You're gonna feel this really in your delts. We got less than 15 seconds, keep it up. But your shoulders should be burning. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I keep forgetting to start my watch. Next, we got upward row to shoulder press. So upward row, we're coming here. Then we're transitioning to the shoulder press, okay? 3, 2, 1. So palms facing in towards you. I come up to my chest. I then turn up, shoulder press, okay? Go back. Make sure your elbows and shoulders are aligned, and then transition to the upward row position, back down, okay? So you want to pause in between. Just to make sure we're hitting every movement. Doesn't have to be long pauses, just enough to know that you're hitting each step. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to my single dumbbell. So this is our standing chest press. We're just going to be pushing that dumbbell out and then back in, okay? So I'm going up in weights. I'm only using one dumbbell. And let's work. This one normally has my arm shaking. Because anytime you're bringing weight away from your body, you're going to work. So I want you to make sure you're engaging your core on this one. Because you are bringing the weight away from your body. When I say engage your core, what I mean by that is bring your navel towards your spine. Okay? The way I said it earlier was if somebody said cheese and your stomach was showing, you would suck that stomach in. All right? So do that for this. But you're still breathing. So I'm still talking to y'all and I'm still engaging my core. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going back to my double. So 2 dumbbells. Now we're hitting the delt laterals. So that elbow needs to be stuck to your hip. Okay? So I'm not moving it from my hip. And I'm gonna come out to a 90-degree angle. And I'm coming back in. Okay? Just so you can see it from the other side. I'm attaching my elbow to my hip. Coming out and back in. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna alternate. So here, come out, go to the other side. Keep your elbows attached at all times. So we're still getting that active work just by holding at that 90-degree angle. So after going from the upward row shoulder press, these definitely gonna make you feel it. We got less than 15 seconds, okay? Good job, good job. Way to work, y'all. Way to work. I know the shoulders are burning. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good job. So we just need one dumbbell. I'm staying with my 12. We got mod jacks. There's 2 ways you can do the mod jack. For this one, you can either step it out. So I want your palms facing out, okay? So you can step out, okay? And that's gonna help you swing it up. And then we bring it down nice and slow. Or to advance it, that way you don't have that motion in your body to help you lift the weight, you just swing right up, okay? Bring it down nice and slow without swinging. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna alternate this one, okay? So we're gonna switch hands. We're gonna do this one for a minute. Because we are alternating, we're gonna switch for a minute. So basically it's gonna be swing up, bring it down slow, switch hands, okay? So we're gonna go for 1 minute for this one because of the way we're doing it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm gonna do mine without stepping out. Bring it down nice and slow. Bring it down nice and slow is where you're getting that work, okay? I'm switching hands, come up, nice and slow. If you feel yourself having to like do this, that means the weight's too heavy, okay? You shouldn't have to thrust it up. Your step out is about as much as I can give you to kind of help you modify it. Otherwise, you just need to come down and wait, okay? We got 20 seconds left. Good job, 10 seconds. Bring it down nice and slow. Right when you get to like that lateral point right here, that's when you should really feel it in your delt. Last one. Good job. That's round 1, y'all. Too easy, right? That's easy. So that's 1 round down. We got 2 more to go. But I think that's pretty easy, right? So now that I've kind of talked y'all through posture and pace, form, now we're gonna just roll, okay? You got 15 seconds in between each exercise to kind of shake it out, change out your weights, do whatever is needed. But right now, take your 2-minute break, shake it out. I always check to see how my body's feeling, how my heart rate is feeling. Normally 2 minutes is about that good time. After a while, I'm gonna start decreasing it to about 90 seconds, depending on what I'm working on. But it's okay to take breaks. Just make sure you're not taking too much time. Too much time is when your body's cooled down. So right now, my body temperature has increased. So my body temperature starts to cool down. If my heart rate gets too low, that means you let too much time pass by, okay? We're trying to keep those calories burning. So in order to keep those calories burning, we want to keep our heart rate and everything elevated as best as possible. But we got to have that balance, right? In order to give 100% effort, we got to give our body some type of rest and recovery. So that's what this 2 minutes is doing. Right now, you got 1 minute and 10 seconds. And then right back at it, okay? You got 1 minute and 10 seconds. So round 1 is in the books. Woo! We got this, y'all. 60 seconds, just the time right now for you to go use the restroom, grab some water, figure out whatever you need to get through this workout, okay? We got 45 seconds left. I'm gonna pick my weights up. We got 10 seconds before. I'm gonna throw some music on just so it's something behind me. "25 seconds. I'm gonna pick my dumbbells up at 10. Here we go. 10 seconds. Round 2. 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Squeeze those shoulders. Those shoulder blades. Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good job. 15 seconds. We go into our chicken wing, as I call it. Chicken wing, chicken wing. We're alternating. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go. Shoulders burning, huh? Thank you, mods. 15 seconds left. 10. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to upward row, the shoulder press. 10 seconds. Remember, pause, maybe just for a second. Just to make sure your posture is good at each spot. Here we go. 3. I'm using stagger stance. And let's go. We're working those shoulders, arms, and back with this one. Good work, good work. 10 seconds. Come on, keep pushing, keep pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm switching to my 15-pound dumbbell. We got that standing dumbbell chest press. 8 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Should be able to get about 12 reps in. We're at 10. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. So, yep, I got my 12 reps. Now we're going to our delt 90 degree where you swing out. Keep those elbows at your hip. We're alternating. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, if you do both at the same time, you're really working that back. So I do one to each side, and then I hit the middle. Keep those elbows attached to your hips. Good work. Like less than 10 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Mod jack left. We're going to alternate. Remember, we switch hands. Oh, hey, Tanika, I didn't know you were over here. Here we go. We're alternating. 3, 2, 1. Palm face out. Try to hold at that lateral if you can. What I mean by that is hold it right here. Then bring it down. Yeah, you'll feel that work. 1, 2. Bring it down. This is our last one, y'all. Last one. Last exercise is what I'm trying to say. Not last rep. We're almost there now. Count down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good job. Round 2 complete, y'all. This too easy. Too easy. All right, y'all. Take your 2-minute break. Shake it out, shake it out. Your shoulders should definitely be feeling it. My shoulders definitely are. That's how I hold my arms like this. Let me shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. So we're hitting lower back, upper back, and our arms. Our primary focus group are our delts, but indirectly is our secondary muscle groups that we're hitting. Bicep, tricep, we're hitting it all. Core. This is easy. I will do this once I clock out tonight. Yeah. So if it's too easy, that means you're probably not using enough weight. Okay. So we want it to feel good, but you still be getting a push out of it. So if it's too easy, I want you to try to use a 12 or 15 pound if you're not already. But yeah, nothing too hard. So we got 1 minute and 2 seconds left, and then we're gonna get started with that last and final round, y'all. Queen, using 8 pounds and shoulders are on fire. Our first time working out in weeks. Brown, good morning. So glad I caught a live. I'm glad you caught one too. We're about to go into our 3rd round. We got about 45 seconds left. Okay, using 8 pounds is good. I'll take that. I'll take that. But I'm hoping you can use 10 sooner or later. That's how you're really going to get that scope and definition. You got to start doing progressive overload. But because you're just starting, Queen, I understand. Start with them 8 pounds. I did 4 rounds this morning. We're doing 3 this evening. Well, this afternoon, excuse me. Ooh. All right, I have a 15-pound oat me easy, like weight-wise. I'm saying routine. Oh, I got you. All right, y'all, 10 seconds, and we're getting started. Making sure you maintain your break is what's important. Too much break, you're cooling down. And let's work, y'all. Yeah. Y'all thought I was going to keep talking to y'all. Nope. Let's go. This is the last round. Had to check my weights, y'all. Thought I was using a 15 and a 12. So it doesn't take much to get a good workout. That's what I try to tell y'all. You don't have to go to the gym and try to lift the whole thing and lift super heavy and do all these like different exercises. Simple is sometimes the best way to go. We got 10 seconds left, y'all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got our chicken wings next. I call it the delt lift, but y'all get what I mean when I say chicken wing. So I'm in that staggered stance. I'm alternating, and let's work. Keep those the dumbbells at your stomach, your belly. Don't drop it here, just because you're doing the other arm. Keep it right here, okay? At your midsection. We're getting that active work. So even when you're lifting the other arm, the dumbbell that's sitting at your waist, that arm is still getting some work as well. 15 seconds. If you're counting your reps, you should be getting anywhere between 12 and 15 reps within this 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1. With this next exercise, upward row to shoulder press, you're probably gonna get about anywhere between, I'll say roughly about 8 reps, because we're doing a compound movement. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good job. Our goal is to get 8 reps. Way to work, way to work. And rest. That's about 7 or 8. Now we got our single dumbbell chest press. This is where we should get more of our 12 to 15 reps with this one. 3, 2, 1. Hey, Roz, Michael. Good job. We're already at 7. Good job. We got 15 seconds. I'm at 10 reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I was able to get about 14 reps in, I think, that time. So not too bad. Next, we got our delt laterals. They really are 90 degrees, excuse me. 90 degree. And let's work. Elbows at that hip. This one always gets me. You're really going to feel this in your traps. Mid, upper back. So let me turn to the side. So I'm basically doing one side, the other side, both together. Okay? We got 10 seconds. Should be able to get one more in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good job. 10 seconds, y'all. We're alternating mod jack. So we're gonna go up, come down nice and slow, switch hands. Last one, y'all, last 45 seconds, okay? Let's go. Palms facing out. Try to hold it right here. 1, 2, then bring it down. So we should be able to get one more each side. So 6 reps total, 3 on each side. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Yeah. We made it. Oh, we made it. All right, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all 1 minute to rest, because then we're gonna go into our static stretch. So then we're going to our cool down. So right now, if you just want to get some water. Hey, Brian. Whew. I keep going back and forth between looking at y'all, looking at the my computer, because I can see better on the computer. I'm getting old. All right, y'all, we got 40 seconds, and we're gonna go into the static stretch. I hope y'all are feeling good. Once again, you probably felt the majority of the burn here. This workout was focused on our delts, okay? So anterior, posterior, and medial delts. So we hit all areas of our delts. I feel the burn. I'm glad you feel the burn. So We got 15 seconds, and then we're going to stretch it out. If you're feeling good and you want to do it again, feel free to run through it again. But yeah. I was engaging. So anytime I do upper body, I engage my core a lot. And so I have adenomyosis. If you're familiar with endometriosis, it's almost similar, except with adenomyosis, it affects the muscle of your uterus. And so because whenever you work out, you're supposed to engage your core, especially when we were doing like the dumbbell chest press where I was pushing out, just certain exercises, I tend to engage my core a lot more. So it's really starting to cause a little bit of tightness with that muscle wall. So that's why we did 3 rounds versus 4. But if you're feeling good, this workout will be posted later. I think it normally takes YouTube a little bit of time to upload the full live. Let's go ahead and stretch, y'all. Take that right arm across and make sure you're pulling at the elbow with your left. I think it takes YouTube a little bit of time, but I will have the short version of this workout posted. That way you can at least remember what the exercises were, see what muscle groups they were hitting, things like that. So that'll be posted on my pretty much across all my my social media platforms. So Instagram, Switch, TikTok. It'll be on here. So remember, after we've had broken down our muscles, that's basically what you do. Think of exercise as renovations, right? Whenever you renovate something, what are you doing? You're pretty much tearing it down to rebuild it to make it look better, right? So that's what you're doing when you're working out. Every time you work out, you're breaking those muscles down. Stretching is aiding in the recovery so it can look better later. Okay, so just think of it that way. We're breaking these muscles down so we can build them up to look better. We're building that physique. But good job. Way to work, way to work. We made it through. 3, 2, 1. Switch. So I was pretty accurate with how long I said it would take. I said it would take anywhere between 30 to 35 minutes, including the cool down. Right now we're sitting at 31 minutes. So we'll probably finish right around 32 minutes. So it wasn't too bad. If you're looking to how can I have worked my body a little more, when we did the chicken wing, instead of just you doing one arm at a time, you can do both at the same time. And that way you're getting more work. Or you just do one side for full 45 seconds and then switch to the other side. The whole point is you want to make sure you're giving that one side the full 45 versus we were alternating. So, and then also for the 90 delts, I would do both at the same time if I really want that really big push. And when you do both at the same time, you're really engaging your traps. Okay? And then for our bent over row, that was hitting our lower back. So when we're bent over here and we're pulling in, that was hitting our lower and our upper back. So this was definitely a back and delt workout. So now we're going to hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. This is the last one. Here we go. And count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, y'all. Way to work. I'm so proud of myself for getting through this workout. Y'all, I told y'all, just because I'm into fitness does not mean I always want to do it. Okay? I love health and fitness. I love working out. I love the way it makes me feel, but I always don't feel like getting up. So sometimes I got to pat my own stuff on the back. Because I'm telling y'all, after the workout earlier today, I did the one thing you're not supposed to do, and that's lay down. Biggest mistake, because you don't feel like getting up. Tomorrow, I'm walking with y'all for an hour. So if you're not able to work out with me at 11:30, remember, I'm also on at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow, I'll be walking on here for an hour. At 7:30 in the morning, I'll be walking for 12,500 steps. That's my goal. But overall, we're just walking and talking. So if you have anything that you want me to talk about, so far from my earlier live, we talked about what we're going to talk about tomorrow are exercises that are best to do if you're in a time crunch. So if you don't have a lot of time at the gym or just in your day in general, what are some good exercises to hit? Mental health and how it affects your physical health, breathing techniques while working out, and how to engage core while working out. So if you have anything you want me to add to that list, please let me know. If you don't want to put it in here, you can always put it on one of my other videos. Or if you follow me on Instagram, go ahead and slide into the DMs, okay? Not all questions we like to ask in front of other people, and I understand that. So I won't say who asked me the questions. I'll just answer them, okay? I think some of the things I'm also going to talk about tomorrow are foods that are needed or that we should eat. I know a lot of people try to incorporate getting their like vitamin D, why am I drawing a blank? But our iron, stuff like that. The point I'm trying to make is a lot of times we depend on supplements to get the things that our body needs. Our body produces everything we need, but the food that we eat can help aid it, right? So we need protein, carbs, fat. Once we give our body what it needs, it will do the rest. We don't necessarily have to take supplements. Supplements are normally if we're not getting enough, if we're unable to get enough of it on our own. Just like with protein shakes, right? The reason why we do protein shakes is a lot of times because we have a hard time eating enough protein throughout our day. So we supplement it with a protein shake, okay? But I want to talk to y'all tomorrow about how you can eat, what food you should eat more often, because it's also going to help me. It's also, anytime I give y'all information, it's not just information for just y'all. Remember, I speak what I do. I do what I speak. Are protein powders a good supplement? If so, which ones do you recommend? So I don't really take protein powders. My twin does the whole protein powder. I do the Premier protein shakes, which you can buy them from anywhere. I buy mine from Kroger. They're about $9.99, I believe it is, and that's just for a 4-pack. So they are kind of expensive, so I always try to catch them on clearance. Protein powder, I'm not really big on. I've never been big on protein. I just don't like the way it tastes. A lot of people say if you put it in like your juices or smoothies, that works. But I don't really want to put that time and effort into doing all that. But if you go to, you've been on my website before. If you go to beyourbg.com, I've added supplements on there. And that's what me and my sister both use. So I just recently added that maybe like 3 weeks ago. I added that to my website. But it's pretty much that. It'll take you to another website, which is called Legion. But that's what we use. Mostly her. But I do use their probiotic. So, but protein powders are a good supplement. They are. Especially because women, we don't get a lot of our protein in. I don't know what it is, but it's hard for us to focus on getting that protein. So, I'm going to add that to my board. So, tomorrow, that's what we'll talk about. Foods to add. Versus supplements. But we'll talk about supplements a little bit. Because I told y'all, me having stage 4 endometriosis, one of the things I have to focus on, make sure I'm getting enough iron. Thank you, Teresa. I appreciate you. But I just want us to be more intentional about understanding what our body is capable of and trusting it. And just knowing that if we give it what it needs, it will do what it needs for us. A lot of times we're quick to want to go to get on somebody's table, and we just don't trust our bodies. And also a lot of us are just lazy, which I get it. We don't want to put the work in. But foods, you just got to trust the foods. I know with this economy nowadays, the foods that we need are expensive. I don't really focus on organic. I think sometimes stuff like that is just I know they say that organic is only just what they're sprayed with and how they're kept, how they maintain the fruits and veggies and stuff like that. And other food items. But sometimes I just feel like organic's not necessary. But if you want to spend that extra $1 or $2 for the organic, by all means, you do that. I've kind of pulled back from doing my juicing on Sunday. And I think sometimes you got to take a step back to reset. I was juicing for quite a few weeks. And I just think it was becoming a routine. And it wasn't something that, it wasn't making me happy anymore. Like, I wasn't doing it for my health. I was doing it just to come on here and show y'all different juicing ideas. And so I decided that I need to take a step back from juicing, and I'll restart it once I, you know, feel better and can put that reset button, have the energy to do it. I am going to pull back from doing my nutrition on Sundays because I am picking up I am taking Thursday to do arm day. So I'm going to be doing 2 arm days a week versus just 1. I realized that, especially because my audience is mostly women, the main thing that we like to focus on are arms, especially like those triceps. So Monday and Thursday, and this starting next week. I was going to start it this week, but I was going to force something that I need to force. So next week, which is also when we start Be Your Body Goals program. So if you're looking for accountability, Be Your Body Goals starts up October 6th. Workouts and nutrition plans, October 6th. Don't miss out. And then say, LJ, I'm not reaching my goals because I give you everything you need. Okay? So no more Sunday nutrition. If you want to, you can subscribe to me on TikTok. Anybody who subscribed to me, I'll talk nutrition with them on Sundays. But yeah, I'm spreading myself thin, y'all. Spreading myself thin. So this week, we walk and talk tomorrow. We stretch and do legs on Wednesday. Thursday is going to be my off day. You know what, y'all? I thought about something. I mean, I'm still going to work out, but I'm going to be out of town next week. I'm just giving y'all a heads up now. I am going to be out of town, but we're still going to work out. No excuse. No excuse. Next week might just look a little different on this side of the house because it cuts into the afternoon. And I will be, I think I might be 2 hours behind y'all. I got to check the time zone, but I'm going to be either 2 or 3 hours behind. You're welcome. 2 or 3 hours behind. We'll talk about that more as the week continues and I figure everything out. But we're still working out next week. I just got to figure out what that looks like for both pages. I might just try to merge. You're welcome, Queen. I'll figure this out. This ain't enough for me to talk to y'all about right now. I'll figure out next week. But I will be out of town from that Monday through Thursday of next week. But once again, don't think y'all getting out y'all workout. We still working out. Even if I have to work out later than I normally do, we still gonna work out. Because I know I come back Thursday. So I will be on a plane Thursday that night. And that's when I'm supposed to be doing my other arm day. So we'll figure it out, y'all. Give me grace. Give me grace. Give me grace. Okay? See, that's why I need to join Be Your Body Goals. Because whenever I can't come on here, if you're in my program, you still got workouts available. Okay? That's the difference between me coming on social media versus you being in my programs. My programs, you're going to have a workout regardless if I can make it or not. Okay? So y'all make sure y'all go to beyourbg.com. We start next Monday, October 6th. Okay? October 6th we start. Because I'm telling you, I'm not always going to be able to make it on social media. I'm trying to travel some more, y'all. I'm just trying to live life. You know, I'm trying to get to that place where I'm living life. I don't have any kids yet. So I'm like, well, y'all call me LJ, but Shonda. I'm like, I'm wasting my time. Let's get out and travel. Don't just sit around. So, I'm going to be traveling a little more. I'm going to still be working out. But y'all make sure y'all subscribe and hit those notifications. That way, if my time has to change next week, you'll know when I'm working out, okay? But we still getting it in. We still getting it in. Thursday, I know for sure I'm going to have to push Thursday back of next week. Travel now and enjoy the world. You know, that's what I'm trying to do. I did travel the world a little bit when I was in the military, but now I want to do it more in my personal life. I think at one point I was getting really caught up in like wanting to have kids and wanting this and wanting that and trying to get my career to be at a certain place. And it, you know, there's never a right time to do anything. You just got to make time for it. And that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to make time for myself to travel and just be happy. Yes, those that are serious about their health will be here. When you are here, we can adjust. Well, Kelly's, you joined the program, so you did the right thing, Kelly's. I'll be seeing you October 6th in the program. See, in the program, I can reach out to y'all at any point. But when it comes to social media, you know, it's a whole different thing. But Kelly's and Tanika, y'all already in there. So y'all gonna have me either way. Even when I'm traveling, y'all will have access to me. Because the app allows y'all to have access to me outside of my normal social media hours. So I'm trying to tell y'all better get on the good foot. You can travel with kids, but it's more expensive and challenging. Right. Of course, Queen, I say that. I was just telling someone that the other day because I felt, and I said the other day, a couple of weeks ago, they were making it seem like having kids, it would be difficult for me to travel. And I'm like, no. You know, I'm old enough now that I feel like I'm financially stable, and I feel like I've done what I needed to make sure that when I have kids, I can still enjoy both. So what's the program? I'm late to the program, no pun intended. So Queen, I have a whole bunch of different programs. I'm a fitness coach, and so I have a whole bunch of programs. Be Your BG. I put that. Let me see. Be Your. So I don't know if YouTube allows you to actually put in the whole thing, but it's beyourbg.com. So if you go to that website, just add the .com to the end, but Be Your BG, it stands for Be Your Body Goals. So I have a little over a year worth of programs. I have beginner level, which is month 1 through 3. And I have next level, which is month 4 through 13. I also have an ad program on there. I have nutrition plans. You can get me as accountability partner. So that's my website. It has supplements on there. So if you click on the menu, but we start October 6th. So October 6th, that's true, Kelly. Oh, I know I'm about to play when it comes to the app. If it wasn't, you have plenty. Yeah, I do have a lot of a lot of workouts posted. So yeah. I have everything you need on my website. What supplements you should be taking. If you want me as accountability partner, you got me. Everything you need. Workout programs. So yeah, just check it out. No pressure. But it just gives people more access to me. It's an app. So basically when you buy a program, next Friday, you'll get the link. So anybody that's in my program will get the link sent out to them October 3rd. That link will let you download. It'll give you access to my app. Inside that app, depending on which program you purchase, you'll get the program in there, and you'll also get your nutrition if you did the bundle. So that will also be in there. There'll be a community chat. So it's only for my ladies. Sorry, fellas, if you in here, but to my ladies, there's a community chat, so y'all can communicate to each other and just kind of encourage each other with the workouts. Normally, I break it up in groups. That way it's not so large, because when the bigger the groups are, when people start typing stuff in, it's almost like a group chat, right? You forget who said what. So I try to break it into small groups based off of, I normally have my new people with a couple of older folks that's been in my groups for a while to kind of help. I need an accountability partner. So for me as an accountability partner, what that looks like, if you want a kind of accountability partner in LJ, what that looks like is we do a consultation. You get a free consultation. We talk about what your goals are. You get my workout program. I give you your caloric breakdown, your macros. I give you everything you need. And then throughout the week, I'm checking up on you to make sure you're sticking to it. If you missed a workout, I know it. When it comes to your food, I can talk to you because my app connects to my Fitness Pal. So when you plug your food in my Fitness Pal, I can see everything from your sugar, sodium, everything. And so based off of how I have you set up, you'll be able to see if you're meeting the benchmarks I have in place for you. So I'll reach out to you throughout the week. Normally I reach out through text message because I know people are busy throughout the week. But I'll reach out through text message throughout the week. And then on whatever day that works best for you. Normally, I prefer it be a Friday or Saturday. That way we have enough time to adjust by Sunday. But on the weekend, we get on the phone for about 15, 20 minutes. I talk about ways you need to adjust. We talk about things you might have had issues with throughout the week. Let's say you went out with your friends or your spouse and you overate and you're like, LJ, I don't know what happened. We'll talk about it and adjust. It's almost like a therapy session, all in one. So I help you understand how to include the foods you love. I do. Anybody who knows LJ knows that I'm not like most trainers in the fact that I don't believe you go cold turkey. I know people say, if you want the results, whatever, shut up. We want to live life too, right? So it's not just about reaching the results. It's about making this a lifestyle. In order to make it as a lifestyle, it has to be realistic. Realistically, you're not going to eat healthy 24/7, right? That's not going to happen. You're going to want to have some cheat meals. I don't say cheat meals. I say deserve it because if I've been doing right, I deserve it. It's a lifestyle. So I help you incorporate. Like I had one person that was in my program who her and her husband would have date nights on Thursdays. So based on her schedule, I was able to switch around her schedule to include that date night, right? So if you like to go out on the weekends with your friends or significant other, whoever, I teach you how to do that, how to make it make sense, how to not feel like you're isolating yourself from having fun, but you're still going towards those goals. One bad meal does not ruin everything for you, right? It will slow you down just a tad, but not what you think it does. It doesn't harm you to the degree. But if you're talking about you're trying to get fit and ready for a birthday event within 2-3 months, you really can't afford to have those, earn it meals, cheat meals. But if you're just trying to make this a lifestyle and keep it off and maintain how to make this work and you're not yo-yo dieting, yes, I teach you how to do that. Trust me, y'all. I just had ice cream yesterday. And I don't mean like a little small thing. No, I had a good thing of ice cream. It was good. It had strawberries, everything. Vanilla ice cream. It was delicious. So yes, I do allow. You have to make it a lifestyle. That's what people don't understand. That's what makes you yo-yo diet. A yo-yo diet is when you try to take everything out of your normal routine and lifestyle. Like if you like to eat fried foods and soul food and all those things, let's say you love to do that, and then you're like, okay, I'm trying to lose these 30 pounds for my birthday. So you remove all that from your regimen, right? So let's say you lose those 30 pounds. But what happens when you incorporate those foods back into your eating lifestyle? Yeah, you're going to yo-yo back to where you were. So if you started off at 180, you lost 30 pounds, now you're 150. When you start incorporating those foods back into your lifestyle because you completely took them out, you're going to start creeping back up to that 180. You may not get all the way up to 180. It might be 160. But you're going to be wondering, why am I getting the weight back? And it's because that wasn't realistic to your lifestyle. So I show you how to maintain your lifestyle in a way that includes those foods. But let's just change a few variables to that. Because trust me, no, I enjoy life. And when I say that, food. Food is comfort. Food is happiness. But you have to balance it with your nutrition. You have to be consistently. So you have to be consistently good. So consistency is where it's at, okay? So as long as we have consistency with eating good, we can afford to eat bad. And that's why I said do this, because there's no such thing as really bad. It's just not helping us go towards the direction we want to. But, our taste buds is calling for us, So I got y'all. Trust me. Y'all, I know y'all saw my page where I had them donuts. Yeah. I ain't just do that for the video. No, I wanted those donuts. I told y'all I would be on my 600-pound life if it wasn't for me understanding balance and understand that, yes, you can eat it and have fun, but you just got to make sure you have the balance to do it. So I got you, Queen. Go ahead and check it out now, Queen. Don't wait. Don't say you shoulda, coulda, woulda later down the road. What do you mean? Oh, I did say I'll go. What you asking for, Kellis? Before I say something that I don't mean to say. Which code you talking about? I'm about to give away something I ain't want to give away. I'm confused on what you mean by code. Oh, okay. Hold on. It may. Okay, so it's not letting me. Okay, I'm trying to make sure it brings me back. Bring me back. Come on, YouTube, catch up now. Am I back, y'all? Am I back yet? Okay. So it had to freeze. So it froze for a little bit because I was trying to check to see my code. So it doesn't really let me send out a code. It makes you send out a link. And I can't put the link in the chat. So it's okay, y'all. It's okay. I mean the app is already cheap, so it's okay. If I matter of fact, how about this? Well, y'all can go ahead and download it, but I can put it in my in the app. I can do it in the app. But I'm not too pressed if y'all use it without me. But you know, the name of the app is Too Good To Go. It's a green and white app. It wouldn't let me do my referral code. It actually did it as a link. But I'm not too pressed about it. I don't use it as often as one would think. And they normally do give you like vouchers. I think when I just looked, they already gave me okay, I'll DM you. There you go. Yeah, I'll send it that way. But yeah, it's called Too Good To Go. It's an app that a lot of restaurants are in. If I've ever wondered what happened to the food after, you know, after they close, like what do they do with this leftover food? So they'll give it to people that are in the app. So I just give y'all an example because I went to Krispy Kreme, no judgment. So Krispy Kreme donuts have increased a lot. I think for the donuts I had, which was the assorted ones, those cost like $16, $17 now. Craziness, right? But for a dozen assorted donuts from Krispy Kreme, it's like $16. With the app, I was able to get it for $5.99. But because I had a $2 voucher for $3.99. Too Good To Go is always giving out vouchers. So, yeah, I got a dozen assorted donuts for $3.99. And they were good. It wasn't like they were stale. They had been left out. It's just leftover food. So they have different, you just have to look in your area and see what restaurants are in there. There's a couple of Chinese restaurants in there, some other bakeries. But yeah, it just changes from day to day. So just make sure you keep the app. Yeah. So yeah, just gotta make sure you keep it updated. But it's good, especially if you're trying to eat on a budget, or if you ever do want to have like an earn it meal. Because I'm frugal, y'all. I'm very frugal. There's been plenty of times where I want to go to Krispy Kreme. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I'm not spending all this money for no donut. I don't even need it. So, but when it's a little cheaper, it makes it a little easier to want to eat it, all right? So yeah, it's called Too Good To Go. It's a green app, like a dark green app with white lettering. Yeah. Kelly, I'm sending y'all my link. My referral link, so I keep getting these vouchers. But all right, y'all. So tomorrow, 1 hour, we're talking about a lot of great topics. So be sure to beat me here. Not meet me here, but beat me here. I'm on twice a day, so I'll do 12,500 steps at 7:30 in the morning, and then I'll be back on with y'all on YouTube for an hour. If there's any topics you want me to hit on, any questions, any concerns, I got y'all, okay? I'm gonna pour into y'all cup tomorrow. We can walk and talk. Yes, we have some restaurants in my area on the app. Okay, yeah. I'm telling you, it's a good app. My sister told me, it's so funny because my sister's such a big back. For her to be in bodybuilding, she always knows all the best foods. I'm telling you. She the one who told me about the app. But I love it. So, especially on days where I don't feel like cooking, if I don't feel like spending a lot of money either. Though I will say you have to look at what time they give it. So certain restaurants won't allow you to pick up till late that evening when they're getting ready to close. Some will let you pick up the next day, at decent hours. So it's all different for different restaurants. So you just have to figure out what works for you. Charity, where you been, girl? We've been missing you. So Kellis, and who else I got on here? So Charity, Kellis is one of my new mods. And Teresa. So right now, those are the only mods I have on here right now is Teresa. But Charity, meet Kellis. Kellis is one of my other mods. But Kellis, Charity is one of my day ones who's always been supportive. She stayed too busy for me now. I know you found me online and now I'm about to get off. Ooh. So we did arms and back today. Now I'm about to get off. We were just talking about food and the Too Good To Go app. I know Charity been busy with them babies. Kirk's been asking about you, Charity. He's on here now. What is he? I think he's on here with Dante's name. We knew him by. But y'all, so we did an amazing workout for today. We did 6 different exercises, 45 seconds each. It will be posted later on today. Actually, it's one bakery and a bunch of Circle K's, which is good. So you don't have as many restaurants. That kind of sucks. I have like a lot of like Chinese restaurants, bakeries, and stuff like that. But just keep it updated because you never know what restaurant will get added on in your area. But so you can also go to other areas if you want to. It don't have to be just what's around you. Because yeah, I got some good restaurants. Maybe you just gotta look outside your area. Is it maybe where you live just doesn't have a lot? So maybe you could, yeah, you don't have to shop necessarily in your area. You can take it whenever you travel out of town. It don't matter where. It just, where are you willing to go pick it up is the question. They don't mind taking your money. It just, are you gonna go pick it up from wherever it's located? I live in a small town. Okay, that makes sense. Cause I'm over here in the Atlanta area, so well, I'm on the outskirts of Atlanta, but. So if you just willing to drive, there's so many different places you can go to and get some good Chinese food and whatever else is in the app. But mostly it's a lot of bakeries in there. But all right, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. We're going to walk and talk. I have a lot of great information I want to give to y'all. You love the color purple? Y'all make me feel good. I feel like every color I put on, y'all say y'all love it. Orange. But is purple your favorite color? So once again, 11:30 I'm on here. If you're not able to meet 11:30, I'm on at 7:30 on my TikTok, which is LJ's World. You look beautiful. Well, thank you. LJ is not spelled the way I spell it on here, but you may still be able to find me that way. I spell it like that on my TikTok, so it's LJ's World. So I've been going live on there, and I've been loving it. Today, the highest number I had on there at one point was 250, but the total number of people that were on was 11K. It was a 10 or 11. So, but thank y'all for joining me on YouTube. I'm trying to grow this platform. This platform is a lot harder to do, but I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm not giving up. So y'all, please watch a video. You know, while you at work, just let it play in the background. Congratulations on 2K subs, by the way. There's more to it. Thank you. I thought that 2K was never coming. I started off so strong. Subs were coming in left and right, and then they kind of like plateaued a little bit. But y'all, that's the thing. Keep pushing. Whether it's your, your career, something as easy as social media, your fitness goals. Even when you feel like you've hit a plateau, change a couple of variables, knock down that door, and keep going. Don't stop just because you feel like you've hit a brick wall. You got to keep pushing. Because at one point, I almost gave up on YouTube. I'm like, man, this is so much work. You worked hard for it. Keep pushing. So now that I get these watch hours up, y'all. So YouTube is based off of subs and watch hours. I've hit my subs. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all make sure y'all continue to sub up. So follow. But I got to get these watch hours going, y'all. It's so hard to get these watch hours. My first goal is to get 3,000 watch hours and then ultimately hit that 4,000. And that's when, I can try to monetize this channel. So that's when I'm really going to be excited. We're going to keep pushing the TikTok folks over here to YouTube. I've noticed that the numbers are getting a little higher over here on YouTube, so I appreciate it. YouTube is definitely coming over this way. I don't know. I honestly, I think I'm only halfway when it comes to my watch hours. Yeah. I think I'm only like halfway. And that's because, you know, watch hours, it takes a lot to get watch hours. Because I think it's an hour. So 60 minutes, 1 hour. And I have to get 3,000 of those. So I think right now, to be honest, I'm probably at like maybe like 1,300. YouTube is kind of behind by a week. So you don't really know what your true watch hours are. So basically, like, my watch hours are from like last week. They don't calculate it in. They're like a week behind when it comes to your hours. So I'm probably at, to be honest with y'all, probably like 1,300 watch hours. So we just need to let all your videos play on a daily basis. No problem, it's doable. I'll watch more videos for you and share. I appreciate it. And it has to be the long term, the long form videos. So like the either my live videos or my long form videos. I haven't really posted a long form video, and the long form videos anything over 1 minute. I haven't really been posting those lately because I've been doing so many live videos. But if you just a short video, those go in a whole different category. You have to get like 1 million views on the shorts. YouTube said, we're going to make sure you consistent and you really want it. But yeah, I do want it to be authentic. So y'all don't have to just necessarily watch it. I do want to know that once I hit my goal, it is because that people are really wanting to watch my videos and not just because y'all are like streaming them. But I do appreciate it, right? Once we hit that goal, you know, maybe it will be easier. So I appreciate it if y'all want to have it playing while you're working out. So yeah, definitely try to, if you play my live videos or my long form, that definitely helps. So thank y'all. I will see y'all back here tomorrow at 11:30. We're going to walk and talk, okay? So have your walking pad, have your walking path if you're going to walk outside, ready to go. Today's actually a really good day to work out. It's 77 degrees with a high of 81. So not too bad to get outside if you're in the Georgia area. I'll be using them on my workouts this month. All right, let's go. I'm going to be in the desert next week, so y'all watch out for those videos. I'm going to have fun with next week. Doing some workouts. Different environment. So y'all tune in next week for sure. But all right, y'all. Thank you. I'll see y'all tomorrow, 11:30 or 7:30 if you want to get on my TikTok. But I'll see y'all. It's been real. I'm about to eat me some pancakes, some protein pancakes, and some eggs. I didn't do that this morning because I was being lazy. But now that I have time, that's what I'm about to go do, okay? Make sure I get y'all protein in. All right? I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all. Be blessed.